Sean accidentally cracked open a duck egg. The crisp metallic clink instantly stopped him in his tracks. He bent down and picked up the broken shell for a closer look. Inside, he discovered a gleaming golden egg. He rushed home and examined it again and again. Sure enough, it turned out to be solid gold. Sean was thrilled and could not wait to tell his wife. But to his surprise, her face fell the moment she heard the news. As it turned out, she had already sold the duck to a local farmer that very morning. Sean was furious. He jumped into his car and drove straight to the farm. After some back-and-forth bargaining, he managed to buy the duck back for $3. The farmer told him the duck was in the backyard. But when Sean got there, every duck looked exactly the same. There was no way to tell which one was his. Everyone was completely stumped. Then, in a flash of inspiration, Sean remembered something. His duck had a peculiar habit. It would lay an egg whenever it heard a dog bark. So the whole family got down on all fours. They started barking as loudly as they could. They hoped the right duck would reveal itself. But the yard was already noisy, and nothing happened. After barking for what felt like forever, not a single duck reacted. Defeated, the boy pushed the gate open to head home. Right at that moment, every duck in the yard came rushing out at once. Everyone scrambled to hold them back. In the chaos, a friend trying to herd them slipped and fell into the water. They had almost given up hope of ever finding the duck. Then one duck quietly followed the boy on its own. The boy's face lit up with joy. Sean and the others hurried over to make sure it was really theirs. Sean let out his best dog bark. Sure enough, the duck laid an egg on the spot. By rough estimate, the egg weighed about 20 pounds. Back at home, they did the math. If the duck laid 1 egg per hour, that would be 24 eggs a day. At that rate, they could become billionaires within 6 months. But first, they needed to keep the secret. Sean hid the golden eggs in different places around the house. At night, when the duck went to sleep, he carefully shut the windows. He even tucked a blanket over it. He treated the duck like royalty. Meanwhile, he practically forgot about his own son. To take better care of the duck, Mary quit her job. She stayed home full-time to look after it. Every time the family dog barked, the duck laid another golden egg. It brought in far more than her previous salary ever had. Then one day, the bank called with bad news. Mary had to pay off their loan immediately. Otherwise, they would lose the house. She panicked. As she stood there thinking, her eyes landed on the duck by the window. An idea suddenly came to her. She took a golden egg to the bank, hoping to settle the debt. But the bank refused. They only accepted cash. So she went to a gold dealer and exchanged it for money. The payout was more than enough to clear the loan. There was still plenty left for her to buy a whole new wardrobe. When Sean found out that Mary had used a golden egg to pay off the loan, he was furious. He was afraid that if word got out, they could end up in court or even in prison. But their friend tried to reassure him. After all, who in their right mind would believe a duck could lay solid gold? Sean decided that was a fair point. Soon they began selling the eggs one by one. To avoid suspicion, they visited different gold shops in disguise. But the sudden appearance of so much gold did not go unnoticed. It caught the attention